So I did some ride share, talked to a few people, and picked them up at work. One lady I picked up at the cancer center. She gave a $5 tip, and talking to these different people and just kind of seeing people having different lives, it really changes the game. Even if you don't need the money, you ought to try it. Everybody ought to try it. And people say, I'm scared to drive. Do it during the day. Do it early morning or during the daylight hours or the weekend. I promise you, it'll change your whole worldview. I took a break from it, 6 months, and I think I was under like a witchcraft attack or something. Some kind of attack. And it could just be an idle mind is the devil's workshop, And it's like 20. It's really cold right now, but I'd rather be doing this than just sitting at the house trying to stay warm. But it changes the game. You talk to other people. You take them to the hospital, pick them up at the hospital. That lady was doing cancer treatments, And I wish I could tell her that, the truth about all that, but I can't really say anything. People have to do their own research, and it's online. All you have to do is Google it. You'll find out solutions for medicals simpler than people. Your body's actually a better doctor than any doctor on the planet. The human body's its own doctor if you give it the right nutrients and all, and if you do some fasting and stuff. It's a game changer, people. When you help people, it changes the game. It completely changes the game. The first ride, I turned this on today at lunch. I was thinking, this is all a worship service. And while you're here, he's giving you all things. He says, let him that stole steal no more, but rather labor with his hands the thing which is good in order to give to him needed. So you pick somebody up from the hospital and give them a ride to the house. You don't expect a cancer patient to give you a tip, but she did. But even though there's a short ride and a short conversation, you can get a feel for what other people are going through, or stuff like that. And you can have compassion on people. I promise you, it will change your life. Not only will that part change your life, but also you have to be super aware of your surroundings, of the traffic and all that, and you really have to be alert. Actually, I think it would keep you from having Alzheimer's, because they did a study on the taxi drivers, their brain versus the average person, and they came to the conclusion, so a taxi driver has to use their brain to think, okay, I got to go up there and take a right, like a spatial thing. They're saying, imagining in your mind spaces, it keeps you from having Alzheimer's. I see some snow, so let me go get some gas and then go to the house. There's the snow. I got a gig from Home Depot. Pull it up on the screen. A Home Depot gig for $19. But it's starting to snow, so I ain't gonna take it. I got another app where I can do some deliveries. I really enjoy doing this. I forgot how much I enjoy it. I was burned out because I started just seeing the same stuff everywhere, but talking to different people, it kind of changes your whole perspective. That's weird. A cancer patient gives you a tip, but everybody else, they don't give you a tip. It's wild. It's crazy. One of the reasons I'm doing it is because I bought me a new phone and I wanted to try it out, and I also want to make enough to pay it off in a week or two. Probably a week, because it ain't that much. The apps are being upgraded. The phones are being upgraded. There's a lot of memory in these new phones now. Everything's being upgraded. I promise you, it's a little pain switching over to another phone, but once you get it switched over, you got a lot more memory. It seems to be running. I wanted to test my phone out with the rideshare. It seems to be working better. Look, we're stuck here. Yeah, there's a lot of sin everywhere. There's a lot of bad. There's problems within, problems without. Yeah, it's bad, but we're here to, while we're here to serve one another. The good thing about doing rideshare, you don't have to ride with them for 5-10 minutes, at the most 30 minutes. And you don't have to be around them forever. Some people might get on your nerves, but you don't have to be around them for long. And it teaches you patience. And it teaches you how to drive better, and it teaches you to keep your car spotless. Keep your car clean. It's so nice getting in a clean car. It really changes the game in your mind. While I'm talking, I think the Trump coin went up like $10 in one day. I think at least $5. It went up quite a bit. Now see this person here. You think, well, why is she not in her lane? You know, why ain't you in your lane, woman? And another guy, he wasn't in his lane, and so I see a fractal. And the reason he wasn't in his lane because he was on the phone texting. He was texting. Reason she wasn't in her lane because she didn't know how to drive. Yeah, that changes the game. Even if you do 2 rides a day, even if you only do 2 or 3 or 4 rides a day, it changes the game, people. It changes the game. It's called the entrepreneurial spirit. Entrepreneurial. How do you say entrepreneur spirit? And even if you do, like say you do 3 rides a day, you're going to pay for your food and your gas. Your food and your gas is going to be free. And it's not even like you have to work or anything. It's like it is work because you have to watch the roads and all, but it's not that hard.